Hi, Scorpio. I had to mute the TV. I forgot I had it on. I was like bundled up waiting for the last video to upload, and I was watching TV and like curled up in the blanket, and then I decided I didn't want to let go of the blanket because it's so warm. This blanket is awesome. My best friend gave it to me. It has Mary, Mother Mary praying on it, but I love it. It's so nice. Okay, Scorpio, this is your mid-February 2021 Oracle and Tarot reading. This is going to be short and sweet, a very, very good video, to the point. I'm using two new tarot decks that I haven't used before, and they are awesome. Everything I'm telling you, I'm going to put it in the description box, but the Oracle deck is called Astrosoul. It's all astrology, planets, the houses, aspects, moon phases, asteroids. So very, very cool deck. I've been getting some really awesome messages with this. I'm going to pull 3 of these cards. The other deck I'm using is called Murder of Crows Tarot. And it looks as spooky as it sounds. It's all in black and white, very kind of eerie, mysterious kind of artwork kind of vibe. And I absolutely love it. It's right up my alley. And I love that it's all in black and white. So that's also a very cool deck. So I'm going to pull 3 cards from that deck as well. And we're going to see what we've got going on for you for mid-February. Okay. I try to be as conscientious as possible when I do my readings. I stick to the symbolisms of the cards and what the messages are, but I understand that there are different people that are watching this video, so I try to remain as conscientious about that as possible with different situations going on in their lives. Okay? Excuse me. I also finished my website, TESAtaboo.com. Go check that out as well. I have my first blog post up. Okay, it's going to be a work in progress, okay? It's kind of like slow development, but I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not trying to rush into anything. I'll let you guys know when I start accepting tarot readings and birth chart analysis. But I'm just kind of taking my time with things right now because there is kind of a lot going on in my life and just in general. Just like with everything just happening in the world too. Just kind of like, you know, a little stressful. But yeah, I'm not really in any hurry. I had quite an adventurous day today. There's like 5 feet of snow outside. I live in Chicago. It's ridiculous. Like, the snow is insane. It wasn't really even that cold. Like, I was bundled up really well, but I was out and about for like 6 hours. More than that, like 8 hours. I had to go to the doctor, and the hospital is like on the other side of town. So I had to take like 3 different trains. And then coming back home, I like went to the bookstore, I went to a donut shop, I went to go get lunch, I bought some milk for my grandma, so just kind of like doing things in the snow, like looking like all crazy, like my big winter coat. Okay. Alright, Scorpio, so the first card we got is Retrograde. So retracing your steps, okay? Something that you need to look at again. So currently I can't talk. I actually have I've been going to a lot of different doctors. I have temporary crowns in my teeth, so I might be talking kind of funny. And I'm getting that fixed this week. But so currently we have Mercury in retrograde in Aquarius. So communication could be misinformation. Information in general could be a little bit off, but there is a sense of you needing to kind of go through the loop a little bit, maybe with your thoughts and what you think about certain things, especially in regards to like your own projects or your own and as well as like things that are going on around you. There's a need to kind of like, maybe like wait a little bit until more information comes out, or like retrace your steps, kind of like go backwards a little bit in terms of like what you've already been working on. If there is something that you've been working on, maybe just kind of like go back to like edit, go back to like refine, go back to just kind of like, you know, reread or re-examine something. There's something that needs to be re-examined. We have the asteroid Ceres. Ceres is an asteroid that was discovered in the early 1800s, okay? Ceres represents nurture, okay? So like any person in your life who has been a nurturing figure, like nurture in terms of like a parent, nurturing a child, a mother nurturing her elder mother, like the elderly, nurturing the elderly. So just in general, like nurture. So I'm feeling this is kind of like there is like maybe like you need to nurture yourself a little bit more, and you need to nurture this, I don't want to call it an obstacle, but this like thing that you need to circle back and re-examine. There's something that you need to circle back and re-examine. And it has to do with nurturing. It could have to do with you as an individual, something that has been going on with you, something that you've been feeling, or something that you've been going through. Okay, and then we have the moon phase waning crescent moon. And it says surrender, restore, reflection, intuition, stillness. Yeah. So this is about you. Okay, this is about you surrendering to yourself, surrendering to your own like vibe, like surrendering to your own reflection. That sounds really abstract. To your own intuition. Re-examining your nurture your intuition. Okay, so something is happening here in regards to your inner world, your intuition, your spiritual guidance, what it is you're being guided by. Maybe you're not trusting yourself as much as you usually are right now. Maybe it's because of all this like really heavy air Aquarius energy, but there's something happening where maybe you need to like nurture your intuition more. You need to like trust it more, but something is happening where you're not trusting it as much. And it could be because of this Mercury retrograde that's going on right now. And maybe like things are feeling a little like diluted, or kind of like, I don't know, there's something going on with information. There's something going on in the air that's maybe like confusing you, and it's like tricking you into thinking that your own intuition is not as like legit as you thought it was. So yeah, it could be something like that. So it's just time to like restore, re-examine, restore, reflect. Yeah. And it has a lot to do with your intuition and nurturing that side of you, that like deeper side of you. Okay, and then we have the 10 of Swords. See, the crows are like eating his intestines. I love it. 10 of Swords is Sun in Gemini. This is the ending. This is like a bitter end, betrayal. Just like there is no more going down. There is only going up. Okay, it's like rock bottom, but it's going up. So it's like maybe re-examining some betrayal. If someone has hurt you severely, maybe it's time to look at it again and look at it from a different perspective. You know, maybe they just weren't thinking. Maybe it was just one of those like moments where something just happened, and now it's time to like retrace your steps, go through the loop again and look at it differently. But there is some kind of like, there's something, I do see this as like an internal, it could also be like something deep within you that happened in your life that, and it's like with the retrograde, something is like forcing you to go back into your past and look at something that deeply hurt you and that deeply wounded you and take a look at it again. Even if you have looked at it already in the past, like let's say it's something that you feel like you thought you healed, but for some reason it's coming up again and it's like making you look at it again. Like that's what retrograde will do. King of Swords is Aquarius energy. I freaking love these cards. There's a glare when I do this. You can see me. So I have to show you like this. King of Swords is Aquarius energy, nurture. Interesting. So instantly I got an image. I got this like masculine image of like you protecting your realm with intellect. It's like whatever you have going on with your inner world, whatever's going on with you right now on the inside, you are protecting your process with this kind of energy, with this King of Swords energy, with this very like kind of maybe like sharp-tongued, very witty, very strategic. It's like you're extra aware of your surroundings. Your mind is extra stimulated and you're trying to stay in tune with the things that are going on around you so you can protect yourself. There's a sense of like strong leadership, and it's not even like super communicative and super, super aggressive. It's more of just this like, I'm not going to let anything penetrate my realm. It's kind of like that kind of energy. Okay. And then we have the Two of Wands, Mars in Aries. And this is all about taking a chance on a new project, on a new passion. It could be spiritually related, it could be creative, or it could be like sexually related, okay? Passion. And taking a step forward again and kind of surrendering to your will, surrendering to your passion, to your drive, to what spiritually inspires you, creatively inspires you, what like gets you riled up and like wanting to, you know, take a step forward in a new direction. But I am feeling a very protective energy over your inner world. And whatever it is that you have, even in the mind, whatever it is that you're analyzing, whatever it is that you're working through, you're very strong, stern, and protective as you work through it. So this is my reading for you, Scorpio. I hope it helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.